Good morning, traders. It is crazy out there this morning. Absolute madness. What's going on, guys? Good morning. Good to see all of you in here today. Let's go ahead and dive right into today. So the U.S. stock futures a little bit mixed this morning after 3 straight days of gains sent the S&P and NASDAQ to multi-month closing highs. S&P closed on Wednesday, was its highest since November 7th. And then NASDAQ since October 16th. Dow gained a second positive session in 3. SG, Thomas, and Volmar, good to see you all in here today. Good morning to you. Good morning, John. Absolute madness this morning, guys. ATOS, been watching this one since it essentially started moving around $2. Got the popcorn out on this one. Absolute madness. 631. Just see the emotions in these candlesticks, guys. The FOMO. It's a disastrous recipe when you have long bias traders who are experiencing FOMO. FOMO from what? From AKTX. And then not only that, you have shorts getting in early because they have the fear of missing out too. They don't want to miss out on an opportunity with something having a euphoric experience here like ATOS. So they're getting in at $3. You know, this is overextended. It's up 100%. Guys, this thing is up way more than 100% right now. 215%. This thing is absolute madness. Yep, FOMO, serious FOMO going on right now. And that's how March has been so far, guys, with BPTH, SEEL, now ATOS. It's a lot of stocks. There's others this morning as well I want to take a look at. But traders, why there's not more people in here, I don't know. Yesterday, we're probably the only room that called AKTX before it even happened. Also, TEUM as well. We were all over that morning spike. So, guys, this is where we need to be. The best of the best is in the ADT room. Paper traded AKTX yesterday, SG. Great work on that, $500. Hey, $500 in paper money, that'll pay for something. Volatility trading, everyone wants to be the next BPTH. Morning traders and Kev. Yep, March madness, absolute March madness. Guys, we got 7 stocks that we're going to be looking at this morning. Going to be going over all of these for you so we're best prepared. Just like yesterday, guys, calling AKTX before it even happened. I will prepare a watch list for you, and more than likely a couple of these will be getting it this morning. So let's go ahead and dive right into today. ATOS, of course, we're going to be keeping this one on its own separate monitor because it deserves it. ATOS deserves some type of solitude as far as attention goes, because this is going to be kind of the mama bear in the penny stock market today. Just how a lot of the large caps focus on how the overall sentiment of the market is doing. ATOS, this one has all the attention this morning in the penny stock land. We'll keep that one on its own separate monitor. What else are we going to be looking at this morning, traders? Let's go ahead and dive into some of these other low float stocks that might have potential as well today, such as SFET. SFET, this one, you see it on the gap up watch list over here. It's highlighted yellow. It's a very low float stock. This gets a lot of other long biased FOMO traders very interested in playing SFET. This one does have a past chart history of spiking as well on SFET. This one does get traders excited. It was having its own little period of FOMO as well from about 280 to 350. That faded off a little quickly on that one, and then all attention moved over to ATOS, and that's why volume has died right now on SFET. It's on somewhat of a little trend here if you want to trade it. I would honestly be waiting for confirmation of volume to come back into it since that has left, but this is the trend line that we're on SFET. Trying to get a little bounce off of it right over $3. That's also VWAP. You guys know I love multiple areas of support to trade off of. Not going to be trading long today. Have not traded long in several weeks actually, and been doing fairly well. Actually very well. Consistency is really good, probably about 90%. But EVOK, that one's going to pop right now as well. That one you guys see on the scanners, EVOK. Let's go ahead and turn our attention there. That'll be number 8 on the watch list. EVOK, pharmaceutical company submits response to the FDA review letter for their drug. But essentially, guys, anything that's a lower float that starts getting activity and attention on it, it just starts popping on up. EVOK does not have the best chart as far as what the March Madness type of activity has been. I don't see a lot of traders most likely are not going to be moving into this. This is one of those stocks that's having a dead cat bounce recently. It dropped from about $3, gapped down to $1. Getting a little bit of a bounce right now at $1.20. EVOK. We'll keep that one on watch as well. Not as excited about that one as some of these other ones though. So let's go ahead and dive into some of these other plays today. I did record some of ATOS this morning too. I wish I would have been recording even earlier because it's been going absolutely crazy. But yep, let's go ahead and dive into some of these other plays. You guys know I like to short, so we'll be looking for some short potential plays today. Let's dive into some of those. We traded TEUM yesterday. Actually, my final cover was right there at bottom ticking that at 460. Actually, bottom ticked that one. That one was not surprising though yesterday that it recovered. Looking at the daily chart, this one I do want to talk about TEUM. I want you guys to be prepared for it. So let's go ahead and pull that one up just for a second here. TEUM from $1.45 traders all the way up to $5.15 yesterday. This one's really been grinding on a very bullish daily chart. Gotta sneeze, hang on. Okay, it left me. Strong daily. So this one's moving very well, but something I really want you guys to note, if we look at the 3-year chart on this, is when TEUM starts giving back its gains, it really starts giving back its gains. This one, if we look at the past chart history here at $4, that one went all the way down to 50 cents in a matter of weeks there. So when this one starts giving back its gains, it's really going to start giving them back. Is it over yet? I mean, its all-time high is at 550. Could it get up to 550? It could. It's going to be opening up a little bit lower than yesterday at 469. I may be trading this one on the short side today, but here's the deal with TEUM. It's got a strong bullish daily chart on it as of now. But we know, looking at its past, when it starts giving it back, it's going to give it back good. On TEUM, I'll probably be risking just off of the 479 mark if I start getting into this, looking for its first red day here. Getting a little early, but I will be keeping a tight stop on it. We'll be keeping a tight stop on that at the 479. Not guaranteeing that I'm going to take an entry on this. I want to see how it's going to open on up. Just like yesterday, we had that nice morning spike on it. See if it gives us a morning spike this morning, or if it just really starts fading on off. But yeah, I would be risking, since it's going to open up a little lower, would be risking just off of 479, its previous close on TEUM. So we'll be looking at that one again for a short. Let's go ahead and look at a few more shorts as well, a few more potential opportunities this morning. There's about 7 stocks we're looking at this morning, traders. For some of you that are just now getting in here, turn your attention to ATOS for a few seconds. That one is a very interesting trade this morning. Joseph, good morning, Mr. K. Dude, ATOS this morning. Guys, I haven't seen anything like this in a long time. Just something in pre-market, getting this much activity, volume, hype behind it. In pre-market. I mean, we'll go weeks and months sometimes where we don't even see a stock like this. A lot of those times, like this past summer, June, July, August was pretty slow. ATOS, guys. Oh my goodness. That was fun. That was a fun one to watch. You can see the emotions behind each candlestick in that one, understanding that shorts getting in early, they're covering, the long buy traders are buying it up, just causes a massive short squeeze on it. All right, traders, let's go ahead and take a look at the next stock we're going to be looking at, SWCH. SWCH, this one really gets me excited on this trade. This is what we call, what traders? This is a hangover candidate here. This one is coming up right up to its 200-day moving average. We see if we look at the daily chart, the trend line, it's going to be hitting right at the top of this trend line as well. On the daily chart, coming right up to it, getting a little overextended. Pull up the daily here. Yep, coming right up to that 200-day. Last 3 days it's had very strong days. Take a look at the intraday chart on it, sitting right over 993. 1007 is its high with that $10 area as resistance, whole dollar resistance, and 200-day moving average resistance. Also, this one's overextended. We see the volume at the end of the day here on SWCH, 660,000. A lot of buyers coming in there at the close of the day. So we'll be looking to fade this one. We'll see how it opens on up. But yeah, this one's going to be probably a slower, easier type of trade on SWCH. Going to be looking to fade this one out a little bit there on SWCH. Well, I don't want that one over $10, but if it does get a little spike over it at the start of the day, 1020, break of that would be the stop on it. Break above 1020 with 1007 as yesterday's highs as well. But that one, I do see it fading off a little bit. Paran, what's going on, man? What's up? Good to see you in here, man. You get a little piece of the pie on ATOS this morning. Another one I want us to look at, guys. This is another good opportunity here. Would be CLNE. CLNE, this one is another short candidate. It's already fading on off a little bit from where I was looking at it. I was wanting this thing up around $2.99, $3. It's $2.84. There's still potential here. Yesterday had a nice little grind on it. If we pull up the daily chart on it, the 3-year chart actually, we have $3 is very tough resistance on CLNE. We see how many times it's hit it. Once here, once there, once everywhere. All right, $3 is going to be pretty tough on CLNE. It's coming right up to it. Overextended stock as well. CLNE looking to fade that one a little bit as well. Joseph, you're going in to CLNE. Yep, this is a good candidate as well. Risking off of that $3. So if this one ends up breaking out past the $3, that'll be that area that we risk off of on CLNE. Ideally, I'm not saying this, bad 10K statement, right? On clean energy, I would like this one to come up a little bit closer to $3, but hey, you can't top tick them every single time. So we'll be watching that on CLNE. TLGT, this morning is shortable as well. They got FDA approval of their drug. Not a whole lot of activity going on there. Probably going to be avoiding that one. I'll cancel that one probably off the list on TLGT. A few more we can look at, guys. BOXL, that one popped up for just a second. I'm just throwing this one out there because just like KTX and BPTH, some of those, this one doesn't have any PR on it. It's got a little bit of a gap up, pops up on most of those chat rooms, radars, and then it is a low float and has a past chart history of ripping as well. BOXL, this one does have a nice past chart history of ripping on it, BOXL. So just keep that one on watch. If it breaks $3 today, 318 is that 200-day moving average as well on BOXL. If that one ends up breaking $3 on volume, that one I do suspect, at least testing 320.30 area. So, throw that one on your back burner list on BOXL. Nothing to be trading right as of now, but one to just be looking at. All right, traders. So, what's the game plan this morning? Brad the Baker, a lot going on today. Absolutely. A lot of trades going on this morning. Really excited for the opportunities that lie before us today, Brad. So yeah, ATOS, was watching that one all morning, Brad. A lot of good opportunities. I'm excited about the short positions today that I potentially will take. Good potential on those. Very excited about them, guys. How do I find these? On the scanners. You guys already know what it is. There's a link in the description below. If you guys want to sign up for these scanners, you will get the 30% off. SFET, watch that one for the pump. Got a little bit of a pump. ATOS, that one is the pump as of now. Going to be very overcrowded on both sides on ATOS. And what do I mean when I say it's going to be overcrowded? Overcrowded as in, it was overcrowded, for instance, in pre-market on the short side. This thing started popping on up. When it gets overcrowded on one side, it's a lot easier to squeeze out the shorts if it's very overcrowded on the long side, just as For instance, SEEL was the sympathy play to BPTH, right? But sympathy is just longs coming in because they don't want to miss the next play. So when you understand the psychology of it, that these are all long bias traders coming into this stock, then you understand that it's very overcrowded on that side. It's probably going to give it all back very quickly. And what do we see on SEEL? It gave it all back very quickly. So traders, that's what I mean when I say overcrowded. My favorite plays today are definitely going to be CLNE, SWCH, and TEUM. All three of those on the short side. Now, I will be, of course, monitoring each one of those very carefully. They're probably going to be a little slower. SWCH, that one's probably just going to fade kind of slow. Don't be expecting to make like 30 cents in a second, like on some of these trades. CLNE, that one, would like it back up towards $3 a little bit. We'll see what that one gives us today. Then TEUM, I will probably take a position on TEUM if it does not get back above 479, the previous close. That would be the area I'm risking off of on that trade. So guys, we've gone over everything this morning. Are there any questions at all? Very excited about today. Very excited about today. I got a video I prepared for today. I think you guys will like. I got a doctor's appointment, so I'm not sure if I'll be able to post a live trade today or not. I'm gonna try to. ATOS. What is that one sitting at now? $5. So ATOS, guys, has a mind of its own. That one's going to be doing whatever. Paran, bro, you all the way short now? Absolutely. All the way short. There is no going back, baby. Paran, I watched ATOS, for instance, go all the way up. Am I upset that I didn't get in on the long side? Not at all. Because shorting, I'm just, reacting to volume if it shows up. And then, of course, on the long side, gotten hurt so many times trying to predict volume coming in. So it's what's working for me right now, man. It's what's working for me. I'm doing really well at shorting, so just going to stick with it. Stick with what works. SWCH is your stop, $10 on that, Jonathan. Stop on SWCH. If we take a look at that, 10.07 it hit yesterday. So it can get above $10. I really don't want it above 10.20. 10.20 is going to be kind of that magic number, the 20-cent area above the whole number. And you'll see that, as you trade more. A lot of times these things stop out around the 10.20. But yeah, I mean, it hit that 200-day moving average yesterday and retraced a little bit, pulled back on that move. So I think we're going to get a little bit of some fading action today. If not, I'm going to keep a tight stop on it. It'll be a small loss on it if it ends up breaking out past that 200-day moving average. If not, it'll probably be fading a lot of the day. So that's what I'm looking on SWCH. I'd probably be risking off of, you could risk off of yesterday's highs, 10.07. That's not a bad area to risk as well. I could just risk off of 10.07 if it ends up breaking out past that on SWCH. Absolutely, Jonathan. Here to help. Here to help. All right, guys. Anybody showing up late? Any of you just roll out of bed 2 minutes ago and need me to go over anything? Or are we all set and ready to rock and roll? It's going to be a good day today, guys. Very good day today. If some of these stocks are too light on volume, probably not going to be even taking a position on them. I like to short into. A lot of buying. I like to short into the emotional side of long bias traders. Going into the move. I do think some of these will fade on off a little bit, though. Anyone else think Mir Barak talks like Elmer? Oh, goodness. Thomas, thank you. Joseph, ready to rock and roll. And always, thank you for your information. Joseph, absolutely, man. Always here. Whatever you guys need. J Towers, the strongest play today on the bullish side. ATOS is very strong right now. I didn't even bring up, I didn't even talk about, honestly, AKTX from yesterday. Because I avoid these manipulated, overcrowded trades. I like to stick to the easy stuff. But yeah, the strongest play, I just want to see how CLNE, SWCH, and TEUM are going to open up on the short side. That's what I'm looking at. Other than that, and what I mean by that is price action. I want to see some type of, price action on them. If they're just slow, steady, like Jeb Bush, I don't know. I don't know if I'll take them. Other than that, it's going to be a scanner type of day, though, traders. DFFN, Jonathan, could break with volume today. Just the other day, that thing went up to $11. When stocks like that recently have gone up from $4 to $11, it becomes more of a challenge. But yeah, there could be some activity here. But traders, 7 minutes left. All right. Any questions at all before we start wrapping up the day? It's going to be a good one, traders. Gonna be a good one. If not, you guys know what it is. Smack that like button. Smack that like button, because if you don't, you might have a red day today. You never know. And go ahead and hit that subscribe button, guys. And if you want these scanners, there's going to be a link in the description below. Oh, yeah, Jonathan. I got you. On the downside. Absolutely. All right, traders, that is going to wrap up the pre-market analysis this morning. It's going to be a great day. Go ahead and let me know in the comment section how you did today. Love to know how you guys did today. And traders, we will see you all first thing tomorrow morning.